Hi Pisces, it's Bailey B. I'm going to be hanging out for another intuitive reading to help you explore your subconscious and see what's going on. Thank you for being here. I intend for this reading to lead you to more safety and fulfillment. I want you to check in with your own intuition and see what feels true for you and only pick up what's resonating. I am using the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Sterle and a traditional Rider-Waite deck. Let's pick a few original cards for us and then we'll clarify with the Modern Witch Tarot deck. If you're liking the channel, like the video and subscribe. I'm here every other day. One of my first 500 subscribers will win a free reading with me. So also, the first video to get to 50 comments, I will pick a subscriber from that video and I'll also win a free reading. So there's a couple of ways to win. And I'm looking forward to meeting you guys. All right. I'm going to do this from the top. Go. Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, Temperance, Three of Pentacles on the back of the deck. I am seeing a lot of socializing coming up here for you, Pisces. The Three of Cups represents the three charismas, and this is a card of socializing, of chatting, of friends, of networking, of being extroverted with your charm and your grace and your cheerfulness. So I'm kind of getting this sense that you're going to be doing like some schmoozing this week or just, like putting your best foot forward for a group of people, which, can be a time for us to perform. And sometimes that performance is fun, but it definitely requires a lot of planning and sometimes can feel chaotic. So we have with the Knight of Swords here a speedy energy. Things are coming in fast. Things are moving quickly. You might feel a little tired. The horse is kind of looking back here at the knight like, are we going to keep pushing? Or are you going to give me a rest at some point here? So you might be feeling just kind of overworked, but I'm not getting it like in a negative way. Like maybe you're just doing a lot right now and it feels just more like busy, 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 which can be good, especially if we are accomplishing things, if we're moving things forward and getting to know people that can exchange energy and information with us. So the Temperance card is a card of alchemy. The angel here is pouring back and forth between two cups and has 1 foot in, 1 foot out of this pond here, 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in water. It's a card of balance, a card of being able to take just the right amount of this thing and that thing and put them together to lead you on your path further. So let's get some clarifiers out here. But so far I'm seeing you doing a lot of juggling, balancing, being sort of everywhere all at once or a little bit of everything to everyone, which I know can be, like I said, very helpful when we have the Three of Pentacles here where we're trying to impress or show people what it is that we have planned, what we've got going on. This is a respected artisan here chatting with it looks like people from the church. The assumption is that this artisan is the architect and they're reading plans here of what this architect has in store. So again, I'm seeing just this energy of you putting forward something and putting your best face forward, your best foot forward is the saying, but I keep thinking of like masking and how we do that and sort of showed a more perfected face when we are trying to get something done. And sometimes it can be exhausting. I'm seeing that there's the Eight of Swords here underneath. And a lot of times that can be a feeling of being trapped from too much of this masking energy happening. You might feel like you're never going to get out of this stage where you're continually trying to put a shine and a polish on how you're presenting yourself and your ideas to others. There is a time and a space for authenticity, and I know we have a lot of that in us, Pisces. So let's get some more clarifiers and see, how do we keep this authentic while still showing others what they need to see from us. Take this one, obviously, the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Justice card. How interesting. This is like super balanced. And the Knight of Swords on the back of the deck again. Man, we've been getting a lot of repeated cards here, repeat energies. I think here with the Emperor card, we see as you are socializing and putting on the charm, you also have this air of authority about you. Maybe people are seeing you with a little bit more respect these days. Maybe you're leading a team and you're kind of the head of the execution, even if it's just, not just, this can be incredibly complex, but even if it's a family that you're running and you're trying to keep everyone on board, and you know, maybe your family is coming to you a lot for advice. The Emperor has an air about them that they just kind of understand matters, they can figure things out, they're good problem solvers, and this is something that people look up to. So that's the energy I'm getting from the Emperor here. And I'm proud of you for being so prepared and so knowledgeable about what this is, that people are seeing you with a new light. Not necessarily that this is like a new thing. Maybe you've always commanded a type of respect, but I'm seeing it go even further here. This isn't just king energy. This is the Emperor. It's like this perfected authority energy. And maybe it's also you respecting yourself more and listening to your inner wisdom more often these days. So that exudes outwards. People see that coming out of you when you've achieved that level of honor towards your own instincts and intuition. With the Eight of Pentacles, we have another work card about work here. This person is a skilled artisan. They have lots of experience doing what they're doing. This is somebody who has stacked up these Eight Pentacles and worked very hard on each one of them. So I'm seeing double confirmation here that we're talking about something you're working on in the career realm and you really earning your stripes in this field. Here with the Justice card as a clarifier, I see how similar it is to the Temperance card with this sense of balance and kind of back and forth. I'm seeing that this equal give and take, or this sense of equality and reciprocity that you have here in your relationships and in your leadership style, is really paying off. You're being seen as very fair, as somebody who is capable of mixing multiple, different types of personalities, multiple needs, multiple goals or priorities, and balancing them all at once with success. So that's really interesting energy. I feel like there's a lot of repetition and theme here, like I said earlier. So that's good. I mean, it's just confirmation that we're on the right track. I'm going to put these to the side and then, and then pull some clarifier cards. See the World pop up on the back of the deck. We had the World the other day with that sense that we're graduating, we're moving through a portal, we're headed towards a different type of being. Maybe we're wrapping something up right now and we're getting ready for a big change or shift into something new. I keep getting the sense that we're like executing a plan we've been in the planning stages on for a while, or a move or some type of presentation. And it's going to kind of take you from the planning stages, the stages where you've been working on this thing, through a portal into the other side where the thing is actually taken off and you're in maybe even in a completely different role at that point. So let's get some more cards here for Pisces. What is the advice, and how do we continue to thrive in this environment? Okay. Okay, so we've got several cards out here. The Nine of Wands on the back of the deck. So that's confirmation that we are in almost to the end of a cycle, the end of the story arc of the Wands suit is the Ten of Wands. So the Nine of Wands represents a time where we've been really stacking up these battles, these proofs, these things that we've been working on. Each one of these wands is an idea or like a truth that we have had to prove or learn, and they're a very hard one. So I'm seeing that you've really put in the time and effort, and you've maybe even, as the Five of Pentacles on the back of the deck here, been feeling like you're not getting enough for all of your efforts and energy. But I think that's about to change here with these cards of balance and double confirmation on the Knight of Swords that something's moving quickly, something's moving forward. We have a lot of energy, a lot of wind at our backs at this moment. So the other cards that came out were the Lovers reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Cups. So the Lovers reversed can represent a an imbalance because of a choice not made. The overall sense here is a sense of balance, but there might be something lingering that is going to lead us to cut off our emotions here with the Queen of Cups reversed, or be insincere about our emotions. I get the sense here that maybe you're avoiding something that is a necessary conversation, or a necessary choice to cut something off that's not helping you move this momentum forward. There's a possible, there's a space where you may have been feeling like you have to cut your emotions off in order to get by. Maybe you're leading too much from your head and not from your heart, and you're not being as cognizant of what your emotions and your body is telling you, as you typically are when you're not in this like time of busyness. And sometimes we really feel like if we reveal our emotions to other people, it might be seen as a weakness, or they might use it to kind of take advantage of us, which I think sometimes can be true if we tend to overshare. But sometimes it also can be a strength in a place where we show vulnerability. People tend to actually find us more favorable. So I would keep in mind here that if you're avoiding something that needs to be talked about, needs to happen, a choice that needs to be made, really are um, chasing away this energy of the Seven of Cups, which can often mean like indecision and almost like a sense of chaos through indecision, right? Like avoiding reality. It's time to face reality head on. Stop kind of looking at all these different cups like, oh, I'm not sure what to do, what to choose, what to say, because this can really keep us from manifesting the thing that we are headed towards. Maybe that's why we haven't quite got to the tens here. We're still like in the 8, 9 area of our journey. I would like to get another couple cards of advice here from the traditional deck, switching back and forth. What is the last word here for Pisces? The Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Star card with the Justice card on the back of the deck. So a double here. I'm just shuffling these everywhere. We've got the Justice card coming out twice, just like we have the Knight of Swords out here twice. So when you do finally speak your truth and make this decision that you've kind of been hesitating on, you are going to see justice. Like, this is going to turn out fairly for you and everyone involved. So don't worry too much about the action that you're going to have to take. Things are going to turn out even in the end. Especially with the Knight of Cups here, we were talking about sharing our emotions. The Knight of Cups is a very bold messenger of his emotions or their emotions, and they are extremely charming, good with words, not afraid to show their affection for others and their, say you're like impressed with somebody, the Knight of Cups is not afraid to praise others and be honest about how they're feeling. So I think this is a confirmation, another call for us to check in with our emotions, check in with the way we feel about others, maybe on our team or in our family, and don't be afraid to express those things. I know that there is a lot of sense of responsibility when we are the Emperor energy in our group to hold it together, to always kind of be stoic or know the answers right away, but we're completely allowed to say things like, I don't know, let me try and find out, or I'm still learning that lesson right now, maybe we can do this together. Things like that, where you are admitting that you are fallible or you are capable of being vulnerable. This is something that really brings people towards us, Pisces. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card here, I just feel like, ultimately, whatever it is that we're stressing out about at the moment is kind of not super relevant to the long-term success of this plan. The Wheel of Fortune is here for us upright. It has come out several times in the last month, so we know that our fortune is turning in our favor. These events are moving us towards our fortune, and the Star card is a wish fulfilled. It's something coming true that we've always wanted and we have hoped was, going to work. There is a sense that with our emotions coloring the things around us, we are leading a more fulfilling life. Things are more colorful and more vibrant, more alive, and more satisfying when we color them with our emotions. And there's nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with being somebody who can come in and out of the space of, making logical decisions and then also making emotional, or not emotional decisions, but letting our emotions give us good information in order to make decisions. So I definitely want to hit home that balance is represented here, as well as a sense of honoring our emotions and being able to lead with vulnerability. I think everything here on the table is leading us to a super fulfilling future, and I hope you can see this with me, this energy of success, of temperance, of being able to execute and be there for other people, being able to really hone in our craft and show everyone around us what we have and what we have to offer. And at the same time, continuing to honor ourselves, continuing to give ourselves a little bit of rest here and there, and a knowing, a maturity, a real sense of growth here, Pisces, that we understand how to use the ebb and flows of the way things work to our advantage. We rest when is necessary, we work when is necessary, and we're using our own body and our emotions to inform when that happens. Because that's really what makes a great leader, is somebody who can stay in it for the long haul because they understand the balance, the give and take, and the ebb and flow of the way energy works. So, congratulations, Pisces. You're really perfecting it here, and I see how much hard work you're doing and how much you're balancing. It's easy to go like full force forward, but it's not easy to do that for a long time. So what you're achieving here is much harder to achieve, where you are sustaining yourself and the people around you with this sense of maturity and balance. So congratulations. I hope this reading brought you some comfort and joy. If you are enjoying the content, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I love that you're here, and I hope that I can keep bringing you these readings. Don't forget that one of my first 500 subscribers is going to win a free hour reading with me. And the first video to get to 50 comments, I'll pick a subscriber from those comments to also win a free reading. So feel free to go back and look at my previous videos, maybe pick the one with the most comments on it so far to comment on. It's totally fine to do that. I'm excited to meet one of you guys. I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are in the world. And I hope that you live long and prosper.